All right, gentlemen, we are live. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome to the break. My name is Devon, and I am purposely bearded. Right? Yeah, I did it right. Right next to me is my brother. His name is Andrew. You can call him Mr. Carlisle, also known as Mr. Carlisle Beards on YouTube. And then right down below me is the Canadian, the only Canadian I've ever talked to, and his name is Mik, a.k.a. the Beardy Vlogger. And we're missing one brother. We hope that Devon comes to us quickly. Okay. YouTube just kicked on my phone. Okay. But yeah, we're missing Devon right now. He's having a couple issues with his Wi-Fi. We hope it gets resolved soon. But we're just going to go ahead. I mean, we kind of did a little bit of introductions, but let's talk to Andrew for a minute. Andrew, brother. So tell us about your channel. Tell us about you. Kind of give a little introduction. I mean, I kind of did, but we want to know a little bit about you. Then we're going to go to Mik. Then I guess I'm going to go back to me. So Andrew, kick it off. Tell them about your beautiful self.
Thank you, brother. My name is Andrew Carlisle. I have a channel called Carlisle Beards, which has been up for a few months now. I'm from the Dallas, Texas area, served in the U.S. Army Infantry for 3 years, and love this community, love this group of guys, and I'd be honored to have you guys, and I'm honored to be here today.
Awesome, brother. Now we're going to go down to the Canadian, the best-looking Canadian that I've ever met. In fact, the only Canadian I've ever met. Oh, I see somebody coming into the chat. What are you doing?
He's not even ready. Not even ready.
Hey, sorry. I had to grab my charger. My bad.
You well done,
You look like you're going to bed.
I'm going to. You said I look like I'm going to bed.
It looks like we woke you up.
Oh yeah. Y'all can just do whatever you want.
Yeah, sorry. I was getting some beauty sleep. You know, this face doesn't come easy. So.
All right. So right down below us is the person who says he wasn't going to bed, but his name is Beard Code, aka Devon. You know how his girlfriend makes fun of him in his videos. Devon. So, Devon, we're going to get to you in a minute. We're going to go to Mik. Mik's going to introduce himself, tell about his channel, and a little bit about him. So, I almost said Andrew. So, Mik, kick it off, brother.
Beardy Vlogger. It's been a channel that's been around for just over a year now, and I do beard product reviews, beard care tips, moving more towards doing more beard care tips and beard topic videos and things like that. So, super excited to be here and chilling with you guys, and super excited about these giveaways. We've got 2 giveaways with Beard Bento from Alex. So if you guys never tried Beard Bento, even if you don't win, like, check out the video that I posted on Friday to see like what you get in a box for $20. It is just, you basically get like $60 worth of stuff for $20. So if you haven't tried it out, try it out. And I'll just kick it over to Devon.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My channel is Beard Code. It is a kind of everything all-encompassed channel. I do beard product reviews, tips and tricks, tutorials, all that kind of stuff. I've had a channel that's fairly new. It just started at the end of March. I believe it was like March 28th that I uploaded my first video. So fairly new, but I enjoy every minute of it. And I see everybody in the comments saying, don't break beard code. Yeah, that's my whole thing is bringing you guys the rules of being bearded, what I call the beard code. So, thanks everybody for having me. And, you know, the Wi-Fi was causing some issues, but I'm here now. So I've got to settle it. So that's all good.
All right. So I just want to, just real quickly, I saw a comment. Does anybody else think I sound like I'm underwater or having any audio difficulties?
Yeah,
I don't hear anything on my end.
Sound like you're far away.
I sound like I'm far away?
Yeah, maybe just come closer.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
How's that sound?
That's actually a little bit better.
Okay, so maybe it's just I'm just far away from the camera.
Yeah, you just got to get real close.
Okay, so
get in like this.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the rest of the live stream just like this. I hope you enjoy. My beard looks a little bit
beautiful. I love it.
So, what is coming up with everybody's channels? And we're going to go back around. We're going to just kind of talk a little bit down below us. Down below, right there, is our guest of honor, Mr. Mik. Thank you, Mik, for joining us. But this is going to be our crew. I don't like this at all. Like when I point in different directions. But Andrew's going to be joining me. Devon's going to be joining me. And Mik just decided to come along for the ride. But we're just going to be talking about ourselves just a little bit. So, Andrew, what do you got coming up for your channel?
I have a videos coming out on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 7 a.m. Central. Someone had YouTube up. I hear static feedback. I think it's better.
Okay.
But videos come out Tuesday and Thursday. I have Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays I have a review. Thursday I have a live stream with Clever Beard Company. We're going to be talking about veteran suicide awareness and also a product that's specifically designated for 4th of July. So excited about that. I got a few videos that aren't product related, so I'm excited about that as well.
Awesome. All right. So what about you, Nick? What do you got coming up for your channel? So we know that you got a new camera. Tell us a little bit about that and how excited you are about it. I know we've talked about it for quite some time.
Yeah, so the next video I've got coming up is actually gonna be a mustache trim video that I recorded a few weeks ago. I won't have any videos on the new camera for about 3 weeks because I got some pre-recorded stuff. But yeah, super excited. I'm such a camera noob, guys. Like I've never actually owned a camera in my life. I had to call Tyson to be like, hey bro, I think like either the camera's broken or I'm stupid, but like all I'm getting is like blur. And he's like, okay, well, show me the camera. And I show it to him. He's like, well, you got to put the lens on. I'm like, oh, I thought the lens was just if I want to zoom. Like, no, bro, you got to have the lens on. And then he went through some settings with me. I finally was able to record. So I ended up recording a couple unboxings and stuff today, a couple reviews that I was hanging on to until the camera arrived. So yeah, just super pumped to finally have a real camera. And thank you again, Tyson, for selling that to me. And it's yeah, I'm super pumped. So thank you.
All right, now we're going to move on to Devin. What is coming up for the Beard Code? And also, is your girlfriend going to be coming back? I know we talked about it a little bit because I know that's your popular video so far. Once the pretty girl comes out, that's when you hit the views and the subscribers, right?
That's exactly right. So yeah, like Tevin said, my most popular video by far was the most recent, or one of my most recent videos I did with my girlfriend. So she's definitely going to have to make an appearance more often because that's the only way I can get people to watch any of my content. So if that's what it takes to get the job done, then I guess that's what we're going to go ahead and do. But this week I've got a pretty neat week coming up. Since we're about halfway through the year now, I'm going to do a few different top 5 videos. So it'll be a total of 4 different videos within the next week or so. Just all different variations of my top 5. So those will be coming out this week. And then the following week, I typically upload a new video every Thursday. And the following Thursday will be another review. I won't spoil it and say who yet, but there will be another review out next week. So
sweet. So is your girlfriend in the stream like she was last night?
I honestly, I think she may or may not be. She said she was going to try and tune in. She was hanging out with some family, so
okay,
she may or may not pop in for a little bit. But
I love, and I mention this all the time because I love how your girlfriend looks at you when you were doing that video. Like every time she would stop talking, you would start talking. She just look at you like you're the most amazing thing ever. I don't know how, but she did it. So
I must have.
So I just want to show
trick.
everybody what I'm talking about. I'm going to share my screen for just a moment. Yeah, just a moment. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Look at how she looks at him. Does she always look at you like that, Devin?
Pretty regularly, yeah. I must have her tricked and got her convinced I'm something special. But
all right, so the way she looks at you is the way I look at pizza. And I have another example. Just look at that.
Oh, please.
Screenshot.
Please, no matter what you do, send that to me, please.
Where's the email when you need them?
I prepared that in 5 minutes. I was just like, okay, it's in my head now, so I gotta do it. And I mean, that's just beautiful. I mean, I think it's kind of similar. I like to think mine's the smile. She has a better smile, but I like to think that that's how I used to look at pizza, and that's how she looked at you.
Hey, where's the pineapple on that pizza?
That is fantastic. Oh man, that made my day right there.
I was really hoping she'd be on so she could. You have to show her later. Actually, I'm just. I'm not hoping.
Oh man, that was great. That was great.
All right, so we're going to start off with the famous. I hear my children. Okay, so my son's upstairs, and I heard him. I hit the pause button for a moment. I heard my son upstairs, and he says, "Daddy, I gotta go poop." And then all of a sudden, as my microphone is muted, I hear. So I'm trying not to laugh so hard, but when my son starts making noises like that, I'm gonna have to. I think he's done, but sorry, I'm chasing a rabbit here. So. Most important question of all bearded live stream. What is in beard, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies. We have a lady reviewer. So, yes, I do say ladies. So, we're going to start off with Andrew. Andrew, what do you have in beard tonight?
I have America the Beautiful by Clever Beard Company.
Okay. Hey, what's the simple profile on that?
Espresso, gunpowder, and fireworks.
Does it really smell like gunpowder?
It has a little bit in it. It's not like overbearing, like overpowering like a lot of gunpowder scents are. The espresso is very nice.
That sounds like a very interesting scent profile. Okay, well, let's go down to. I'm struggling here. Mik, what do you have in that beautiful Canadian beard of yours?
Yeah, so same as yesterday. I'm just finishing up this last month's Ruddy Reveal from Ruddy Man. I really enjoy this scent. This is actually the first. I mean, I poured half of it out by accident, but so it's the first beard oil that I've actually completely finished in a while. This one's ginger bamboo, Japanese cherry blossom, and dragon's blood. A really amazing scent. You totally missed out if you did not Ruddy Reveal last month.
I still have not tried the Ruddy Reveal. Does anybody else in here try the Ruddy Reveal?
I haven't yet, but I need to. I watch all the live streams when he does the reveal, but I just haven't subscribed yet. But
the nice thing is it's $15, and if you are doing it for your first time, you actually get a free full-size bottle of oil with your first subscription order too. So it's actually a really good deal.
What about you, Devin? What do you have in that beautiful beard of yours?
I've got some Ready Man in beard today as well. Mine is one of the samples from the Sawyer series. It is the River Runner. It's like redwood, cedarwood, and aquatic musk. And
I think that was my favorite one. Is that from one of the samples that was in the Beard Bento?
Yeah, the Beard Bento. Yeah, and I'm very, very excited for these to come out in full size. This one is by far probably my favorite of the three, but they were all really, really good. So
let's see. I have in beard tonight the Grower from Fable Beard Co. And the scent has still not worked on me. I love how it feels in my beard. I feel like it's a little bit different with the CBD in there, but I still feel like it smells like a soapy apple. Like it don't give off what was listed on the scent profile. But I'm still liking it. I think CBD in my beard feels really, really good. So let's read some of the comments here of what these gentlemen have in their beards tonight. Tyson said cereal. Tyson, why am I not surprised that you have some kind of food in your beard? I'm surprised you don't have Big Macs and chicken nuggets left in your beard from scarfing that whole thing down during that butt whooping that you gave those other three guys.
Yeah, that was nauseating, but I will applaud him. That's pretty incredible.
When he stopped, I didn't think he was actually done. Like I thought he was just taking a break just to rub it in their faces, but no, he stopped because he was. I'm surprised.
And then to make matters worse, he didn't stop after the challenge was over. He kept eating.
See, I left as soon as he showed the plate. Like I left the live stream as soon as he showed the plate. I'm like, okay. I was really hoping Swag would win, but no, Tyson just beat everybody and then just rubbed it in their face. All right, let's see what else we have. The Parrot Butter by Chesapeake. Does anybody have the Parrot? I keep hearing some really good things about the Parrot from Chesapeake.
I have not.
I have Bubblegum in beard because I'm messy. Good old Johnny Grooms.
Attaboy, Johnny.
I always have food in my beard. I just ate before this stream too, like literally while we were in like the before hitting live. So if there's breadcrumbs, I'm sorry.
All right. So since we're on the subject of food and beard, what is the worst food? I like to ask questions. What is the worst food, in your gentleman's opinion, that that it gets stuck in your beard so easily? What foods do you have trouble eating because of your beard?
Anything with sauce.
Yes.
One of the worst ones for me is pancakes with a ton of syrup. Because if you have the syrup that drips off and you get syrup in your beard, oh man, like that just ruins your week. Not even just day, your week is just done.
It works out. What about you, Andrew? What is one of the worst foods that you could possibly eat for your beard? Like, oh man, I hate eating this because it gets in my beard, but it's so good that I can't stop eating it.
Ice cream cones.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
I get made fun of all the time.
For me, it's burgers because I have to quarter my burgers just so I wouldn't like it. Don't because
That's too much work for me.
It still don't work for you. I don't think it works either because I'm always having food in the beard. Sober Chef says barbecue. I can see that.
Yeah.
I just gave up and I don't care anymore. So like we'll eat dinner with the family and my beard is just a mess. There's food all over it. And I'm like, I don't care anymore. My girlfriend's handing me something to wipe my beard off with. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat and then when I'm done, I'll wash it out. Like, so it's just a mess because they're laughing at me. There's like ketchup and mustard and mayo in my beard, and they're just like, Dad, you're disgusting.
Medium rare, medium steaks. Devin, does that make you cringe a little bit?
That's disgusting. That is flat out disgusting.
So,
you said you would behave.
Devin, he only eats his steaks medium, or well done. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well done.
That's not well done.
It's dead. Yeah, you're right. It's not well done. It's dead.
No. Look, okay. Here's the thing. Never in the history of ever are you supposed to put uncooked meat in your body. So I am not going to eat a steak that's not cooked.
What about sushi?
I don't eat sushi either because that's disgusting.
Sushi is amazing.
So good.
No, I'll eat like a California roll maybe with crab, but
so you've never even tried and less than well done? Like, have you tried it just to see if you'd like it?
I've tried medium and I can't do the pink. I think like psychologically it trips me out because I look at it and I'm like, that's not cooked all the way. So that trips me out. But I don't like the gaminess that comes when you don't cook a steak enough. I don't like the gamey kind of taste and feel. So I'm like, nope, not happening.
Just wait till you come to sex.
Extra flavor.
All right, so Tyson asked a question. Would you ever, and I don't know why he's asking this, would you ever eat nacho cheese out of your beard?
Yes. I've done it before.
No.
What?
I don't eat anything out of my beard.
Okay, no, hold on. Have you guys seen the picture of the guy? He's got like a super long beard and he folds it up into a bowl and he eats ramen out of it.
I feel like I've seen that probably a while ago. It's older, right?
It was a while ago. Yeah. But that was just disgusting. I was like, why would you ever? I don't know why would you eat anything out of your beard, but
so he's probably got tons of wax in there too to get it to stay like a bowl. Exactly. So that's extra gross.
Oh man,
I
sounds
agree
like
with
something a
you.
Chiefs fan would do.
Explain to me how well done steaks are juicy. You made the comment last night that you can get a well done steak juicy. How? Like I'm going to be stuck on this well done steak thing for a while. Well, not the whole.
That's fine. Look, I'm making sure that I leave my mark on this bearded community. So if people want to remember me as that weird dude who ate well done steak, that's fine as long as they remember me for something. But look, you can get a juicy steak if it's well done. Okay, just because it's well done doesn't mean it's burnt. It's not a car tire. I will admit it's nowhere near as juicy as like a medium steak. I will say that much. But it's not like as soon as you hit meat or well done, it's just like dry as bones. That's not how it works.
Eric's making a good point here. You don't need to put any like HP sauce on your like medium rare to make it taste good.
See, that's okay. Here's my other thing with like A1 steak sauce. I just like steak sauce. Like I eat steak sauce with more things like aside from steak than I do with steak. But I just like A1 sauce. So that's why I eat my steak with it. I don't necessarily need it, but I just like steak sauce, so that's why I use it. But
it's just salt and pepper for me. I don't like the steak sauce. I don't like the way it tastes.
it's so good. It is so good.
Okay, I'm going to say it. You do not need A1 sauce if you cooked a very good steak, because then you just poured sauce. A1 sauce is bad. Okay, I put A1 sauce on my burgers. I will not eat a burger unless it has A1 on it. But
See?
if I'm cooking a steak, the only time I will use A1 is if it's well done, because at that point I've cooked it so much that the flavor is lost. Devin, do you put your own steaks on the grill? Do you actually cook your own steak?
Yes, because my mom refuses to cook like my steak for me whenever I eat with family, because she's like, I won't do that. I won't cook a steak well done because she thinks it ruins it. So I say, okay, that's fine. I'll cook my own. So I know how to cook my own steak. And it needs A1 sauce. A1 just tastes good. Like, I can eat a well done steak by itself. I don't necessarily need it, but I just like it because it tastes good. So, but look, all these haters, like, they hate well done steak. They hate A1 in the comments. I just can't win. But
Camo Cam says he hates A1. That is why.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Camo's also
No,
a
I'd rather
Colts
have
fan.
like barbecue
Camo's a
sauce or
Colts
something
fan.
on a steak, or like ketchup. I don't know, like. But I usually just don't have anything. If it's a good steak, I don't touch it.
All right. So where is the remove button? Because
Right.
all right. So Corey, does everybody know Corey from Weatherbeard?
Yeah.
He says that no steak for him because he's vegetarian.
Nice.
It's okay. I'll try to fix it later.
Isn't Johnny Groom's also vegetarian, or he's starting to be, or mostly being vegetarian?
Johnny's vegan.
Oh, okay.
Sober Chef.
Sober Chef's vegan as well.
I'm with you, Johnny, on the salt and pepper. That's how to do it.
Sober Chef is plant-based. All right, so well done steaks. We could go on this subject for a while just because. All right, so tell us about the giveaways, Mick.
Yeah, so we've got 2 giveaways for some beard bento boxes for next month. I guess it would probably be next month because I think he's shipping out the July stuff right now. And so I don't know, how do you guys want to do it? Should we do some kind of trivia? Should we do guess numbers between 1 and 16? I guess because we've got some people in here.
I think we should let our guests decide. I mean, trivia would be good, but what do you guys think? Trivia or random number generator?
Number.
Whatever works.
Everybody
wants.
there's
There's two, right? I'd say we can do 1 and 1 if that's easy.
Yeah, we can.
Somebody has a question. We can do one trivia, 1 number. That way we can make both people happy. But
for sure.
I'll give it.
Is there anyone in here from Canada? I didn't really ask Alex, but I'm pretty sure it's just US only.
Canada.
It's just me. I'm the only Canadian.
So, Mick, is there any other reviewers from Canada while I'm thinking about it? Because I'm going to forget.
Yeah, there's one more guy, the Urban Hussar, who used to be on Beer Trend Reviewer. So he's out of Toronto. He hasn't really put up anything in a while, but he's doing like a full rebrand and changing like the direction of his channel and everything like that. So and then there's one guy that does reviews on Instagram from Canada. I forget his name, but that's it. Nobody else. It just seems so weird to me. Out of like 30 million Canadians, there's 3 of us. And then there's like 150, 200 American reviewers. It's just so weird to me.
So, is there misconceptions about people who live in Canada? Like, when I first met you, I thought you were going to sound completely different. But when we first started talking, I thought you would say, hey. And I just, like, literally, like, you blow me away when I first started talking to you. I'm like, that's not what I thought a Canadian sounded. And I guess it's because I've never really talked to anybody from Canada. So what are the misconceptions of people that live in Canada? Like the A situation, is that like a misconception?
Yeah, I think everyone thinks that we say A after every sentence. I think everyone thinks we say oot and a boot. that we live in igloos, although it is pretty cold here most of the time. That's probably mostly the misconceptions. I've actually been told that my accent is more like I sound like someone that's from Michigan, if anything. If I were to compare it to an American accent.
So, Mick, you're not originally from Canada. You want to tell people where you're actually from?
Yeah, I was actually born in Hungary, so I moved here when I was 2 years old, but I didn't speak a lick of English until I was 6. I actually remember going to school in kindergarten, and my parents didn't even tell me that there's this other language because we just always had Hungarian friends over. So I actually thought I was stupid. I was like, what's this? Why don't I understand this Hungarian that they speak in school? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And then by the end of the year, I just picked it up. And it was such a weird feeling because they didn't even like warn me or anything. They just like put me in school, like, here you go.
And you speak a second language. Like, tell us about your video. You sent me a video, and now it's kind of, I won't say it's blowing up, but you're kind of famous now because you appeared on another person's YouTube channel.
Yeah. So if you guys know who George Bruno is, the Sultan of Silver, he starts all his videos a certain way. He stirs his coffee with chopsticks and says something very specific. And then he put up one video a few weeks ago where he had a Google Translate do a Russian version of it while he's stirring the coffee with the chopsticks. So I commented on that video. I was like, hey man, you should totally let me do this for you in Hungarian. And he got back to me and was like, yeah man, that'd be great, but can you do it like as a video? So I made him a video. So if you check out George Bruno's channel, his like video from like last week, a few days ago, actually has me as an intro on there, which is kind of cool.
Can you speak something in Hungarian for us?
Sure. Annyit mondok, hogy beszélek magyarul, de beszélek angolul is.
Nice. I like it.
I'm intrigued by your language. Does anybody else here speak another language?
Sawatika.
What?
I just said hello in Thai.
I mean, I can say hola in Spanish, but that doesn't mean I speak Spanish.
Yeah, Chris is right. Canadians do say sorry a lot, and we say sorry, not sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, so Devin, I'm thinking of something new here. My mind is always running of what I can do. So Devin, where are you originally from?
I am originally from Colorado. I was born and raised in Colorado Springs, and I lived here till I was 18, and then I moved away to Kansas to go to school. So I go to school out in Kansas, but still technically live when I come home in Colorado Springs. So.
Okay, and Andrew, where are you from?
I was born in Dallas, raised north of Dallas in a town called Garland, Texas. Been all over Texas, and I'm here in Waxahachie, Texas right now.
Okay, so we're all from different parts of different areas. We can all say that, right? Me and Mick did this I want to say a month back. But what would you guys think of me popping up different words for us to pronounce? Because I know not everybody's going to pronounce them the same. What do you think about that?
Yes. Let's do that so I can finally teach all of you people how to say words correctly.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up some words on my computer, and I'm going to share my screen. I'm not going to share it right now. So I'm going to try to have a picture. I'm not going to say what it is, but we're going to take turns each time and see what everybody says.
Oh, wow, Devin, wow.
What?
What is Texas? You're about to get a history lesson, brother.
Where's that?
All right, so I'm going to share my screen. I got an image popped up. All right, what is this?
That is a
That
computer
is a
screen.
cart.
All right, what did you say it was?
That
Actually,
looks like
it's a
you got
cart.
some Windows updates and you need to restart your computer.
Okay, I'm having trouble hearing right now. Hold on.
It's a buggy. There we go.
That's what Holly says.
The font got it.
All right, so Andrew, let's start with you. How do you pronounce that? Or what do you call it?
A buggy.
You call it a buggy. Mik.
What is that?
It's actually a shopping cart.
Devin, what's it called?
That is a shopping cart. Shopping cart for sure.
Thank you.
Buggy.
We need a tiebreaker.
What is a buggy?
What's everybody else call it? I mean, we're looking at the comments right now. Camo Cam calls it a shopping cart. E-Rock calls it a shopping cart. Mr. Carey, who's also from Texas, just like Andrew, calls it a buggy.
Buggy.
Sober Chef calls it a shopping cart. And this is a new one for me, stroller. That's a new one for me.
Never heard that one before.
And then Mr. Johnny Groom said shopping cart.
Okay, can just explain to me where buggy comes from? What does that even mean?
It's a buggy.
It's a buggy. Like I think buggy's much more simpler to call it
Been a buggy.
than a shopping cart. I feel like buggy is more quicker than shopping cart. Buggy.
Why don't you just call it a cart then?
Because buggy's
Like
more
you
fun
can
to
say,
say.
hey, go get a cart.
I mean, you could call it a cart, but buggy, I don't know. Like I know a buggy. There's many things you can call a buggy.
Okay. I can explain why it's shopping cart.
Okay, explain
Buy
it.
some beard oil. Do you put it in your buggy, or do you put it in your shopping cart?
Buggy.
And the little logo is of a shopping cart, and then every website calls it a shopping cart. Why don't they call it a buggy if it's a buggy?
That is a good point.
It's only every single website in the world, so that's why I'm asking.
I call it a buggy. And I love what Billy Rogers says. He says you can call it a buggy because when you put kids in it, they bug you.
That's probably
They
what.
bug you if you don't
That's
put
probably
them
the
in.
history of it.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up the next item. Because I find this very interesting, just because if I ask people from around, they'll give you different answers. And I love it. I enjoy it. It's going to take me a minute, gentlemen. Hold on. Having difficulties.
Should we do a giveaway?
Yes, let's do a giveaway.
I mean, we have two.
Yeah, let's do the first giveaway. I'll let Mik take control of it. Thank you, Mik, for having these giveaways. I know they're courtesy of Mr. Beard Bento, Mr. Alex George, down there in Florida. Tell them that we appreciate them. But thank you for bringing them to the channel, doing our first giveaways for the break.
No problem. Well, I guess we've got 18 people in here. So, okay, first of all, we'll have to go by Tevin, whatever it said, whatever you see first for whoever got the right number. We've got 18 people in here, but let's go between 1 and 20 and go.
1 and 20.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everyone.
Dun, 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 dun. Devin, you are so mean. You're late to the stream. You insult people.
Whoa.
Now you're insulting Define.
Whoa. Okay, look.
Blame it on the
I
thunderstorm.
love Define. It was. It was a thunderstorm very late. All right, technical difficulty.
You know what, Tevin?
Yes.
I didn't tell you what the random number generator number is. Do you have Instagram open? Can I message it to you?
Yeah, message it to me. I was just like, how am I supposed to know the number?
Like, how come the number hasn't come up yet? It's because I don't know what the number is.
All right, Mik, I'm ready. Tell me mentally.
Okay. Coming through on Instagram.
All right, hold on. Let me see if it pops. Okay. Instagram message from Mr. Beardy. Okay, let me see if I can find it.
I don't think anyone got it yet.
No, we
Go on,
may have
guys.
to lower it down. Yeah, we may have to lower it down if nobody gets it. Mick just made Johnny
Made
Green.
Johnny Grooms look good. Yeah.
How? Did I win? No, Devin, you didn't win.
Didn't
You know
hurt.
what?
I
You
tried.
won you
Keep
meant
going,
you won.
guys. Between 1 and 20. Keep going. Keep going. Don't see it yet. Keep going. You can guess multiple times. Keep going.
How about that? Yeah, guess multiple times. I like that.
Yeah, just keep guessing until we get the right one. 20.1. I can't believe no one's got it yet. Are you kidding me?
If Devin ever does a collaboration with Define, it's going to be called Buggy.
Okay, I think we got one. Tevin,
No,
I'll let you
never.
confirm who got it.
Mr. I don't see any other ones. Yeah, I don't see any other ones. Mr. Justin Hip.
Ooh,
Justin Hip.
Is that the first one you saw on your
Congrats.
screen?
That is the first one that I see on my screen.
Are you sure it wasn't Weatherbeard? Because that's the one that I saw. I know it prioritizes differently. I just want to make sure.
First one on my
Oh, no, it is Justin for me too. I see it now.
Okay, first one on your screen is the same person?
Yeah.
All right, so how does he get his winnings?
Beats me.
You don't know?
Just kidding.
You're the one that brought the giveaway, man.
Yeah, if you message Alex at Beard Bento, actually, I'll message him now to let him know that you won. But actually, I guess, do you have Instagram is the other thing, Justin?
I think he does.
Hey, Devin, Carey made it official. What's happening?
Yeah,
Jerry, I love you, but I'm not doing anything called Buggy.
It's going to be a medium rare steak. Is this the next question?
No, it's the next one, but I'm waiting for everybody to. I'm waiting for Justin because I want to make sure that. Wait a minute, you just said that you're going to message Mr. Alex George, Mick.
Sorry?
You said you were messaging Alex.
Yeah, I already messaged Alex to say Justin's gonna DM him on Instagram.
Okay.
He's jc.hip on Instagram.
Cool.
All right. So, you ready for the next one that you want to pronounce?
Let's do it.
All right. So,
Let's do it.
Share the screen a little bit. What is that?
That is a Coke.
Oh, no.
What about everybody else?
It's a soda.
It's
not
Coke.
a pop. It's not a. I guess okay, Andrew. Technically, that one specifically is a Coke. You are right. But
Okay,
you cannot call a Sprite
maybe
a
this is
Coke.
a little bit different. If you're going to a restaurant,
Coke.
what would you order?
Coke.
Coke. Okay, so Coke as in you actually want a Coke? Or I know there's certain people, I don't know where, that say Coke, but they don't really mean Coke.
When I say Coke, I'm ordering a Dr. Pepper.
No.
All right. Do you see this?
What sense does that make?
Right over there. You see that? There's just things we do in Texas, okay? And that is one of the Mount Rushmore philosophies of Texas is everything is Coke.
Okay, so Carrie's in here. Carrie's from Texas. That's Mr. Defined Beard Code. Do you say the same thing, Carrie, since you're from Texas?
Yes. That is a Texas tradition.
No,
So
Carrie just said a Coke.
So they ask you what kind of Coke you want? Is that what they do, or
There's certain people
Depending on
that
if they're from Texas or California.
but
What
how do
about
you
you,
know
Nick?
if they want a Mountain Dew or a Sprite or a?
They just say what kind of Coke you want.
Oh, okay, that's what I mean. Yeah, okay.
See, what sense does that make? You could save yourself a whole question and just say, "Can I have a Dr. Pepper?" And
There's no fun in that.
Now you know what you want.
It's all part of the experience.
So
Every culture is different.
Oh, man.
we call it pop here.
Do you know what the Texas food pyramid is? It's barbecue, steak, Tex-Mex, Bluebell ice cream, and tacos, Coke. Shiner Bach if you drink.
That's interesting.
No.
So
I'll have a Coke. I get
You
Dr.
guys
Pepper.
are weird.
That's interesting.
okay, so in
That's
Kentucky,
weird.
like if I want a Coke, they'll give me a Coke. If I want a Dr. Pepper, I'll say I want a Dr. Pepper. People call it different things. I know people call it pop. I know people call it soda. I call it by their actual names. I don't know if that's a Kentucky thing. I wish Kim was in here because I know he's from Kentucky. But for me, if I want to, I'm not going to call it a soda. I mean, I know that's what it is. I know that's another name for the drink. But I'd call it a Coke if I want a Coke.
Yeah, Johnny
So if you
Grooms knows what's
actually
up.
want a Coca-Cola, when they say what kind of Coke do you want, do you just say Coke again, or do you say Coca-Cola?
So in reality, I'll just be honest. That's just something the Texans joke about. If you want Dr. Pepper, you'll say Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew. But
Yeah.
that's just a running joke in Texas. But
Gotcha.
yeah, we all love to say Coke is Coke.
I just don't want to get caught if I go to a bar in Texas. That's all.
Yeah, Johnny Grooms knows what's up about Bluebell ice cream.
All right, so we're going to move on to the
What's
next
up,
word.
Like?
What's the next question?
Hold on.
Maximus, that's true.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen. What is this?
Depends
Oh,
on
that's
how I
a
get on
good
somebody's
one.
nerves.
So, Andrew, what is that?
If people pronounce it a caramel, I go caramel. If they pronounce it caramel, I go caramel. Whatever gets on their nerves.
So it doesn't matter how you pronounce it. You just want to get on somebody's nerves.
Exactly.
Okay, so Andrew is the bully of caramel, or however you want to pronounce it.
Caramel.
Mick, how do you pronounce it?
caramel.
Caramel. How do you pronounce it, Beard Code?
I say caramel.
Caramel. Yeah, I say caramel too. I mean,
But there's an A. There's a second A.
I don't think that they're wrong. I mean,
What about the second? What about the second A?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There is another A.
I mean,
but
I'd be cool with caramel. Like caramel. That's cool. That's just like a different. But like,
Caramel.
why drop the A? There's a second A there. It's not silent.
It's silent. Yeah, it's silent.
Oh my goodness. So, do you so before we move on, do you make fun of people for how they pronounce something? Like, do you lightly pick on them? I don't know.
Boston.
I've never met anybody that speaks different than me. I don't ever try to pick on, because I know that's just how you grow up. You don't automatically just learn. Like, you learn the words, so you end up speaking them. But
if someone's from Massachusetts, well, at least back in the Army, everyone that always got made fun of because of their Boston accent. Khakis.
The only thing I make fun of is people from Saskatchewan, which is one province over from me, and they call hoodies bunny hugs. That's the only thing I make fun of.
Bunny hugs.
Yeah. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense, which is why I laugh every time. I just went to the store and I bought a bunch of bunny hugs, and then I just can't stop laughing.
Bunny hugs.
y'all ready for the next word? You bunch of interesting fellas.
That's what I want my collab to be called. Bunny hugs.
No.
Oh, man.
No.
I won't be buying that one.
Well,
Someone from Kentucky asking a Canadian how to pronounce something.
so if someone is in the Marines, that is called food.
Sorry, I missed
would
it.
it
What
be
was
food?
it? I was busy laughing at what Chris said.
So with the Marines, we always make fun of them for being crown eaters because they always think of crowns and glue as food. Ask Chris and he can vouch for it. Crayola. Crayons.
Okay, so we're going to start with Andrew. So the Marines, you said Marines, right?
Yeah, the Marines, that's food.
Why would you eat a crown?
Ask the Marines now. I wasn't a Marine.
But aren't you curious? Like, have you, like, I don't know, if I see somebody eating a crown, I have to ask, because that's just a question I can't move on from.
Crayons.
Crown.
That's how I pronounce it. Crayons.
All right,
Crayon
next.
for me too. Crayon for me too.
Crayon. Actually, you're saying crayon. I'm saying crayon.
It sounds like you're saying crown.
Crayon.
Yeah.
Crayon.
Yeah,
Dang it.
exactly.
Crayon.
Mick, exactly.
Yeah,
Like you're saying CROWN
Crayon.
screen, bro.
Like a crown.
with a little twang to it.
Okay, crown. Crayon.
Crayon.
It's pretty close.
Crayola.
Did I just ruin your life?
It's a crayon.
What I've learned today is that Devin is so mean and judgmental and hateful towards everyone.
All right, see you, Joe. He's out.
I am the
getting
most-
ice cream.
Loving, kind.
What'd you say,
I'm the
Devin?
most
How do you
loving,
pronounce it?
kind-hearted. I say crayon.
All right, so I'm going to pull up the
I'm-
next word.
I'm
I find
normal,
this very interesting. If anybody wants to stop, please stop me.
Devin wants to stop.
Let's do a
No,
couple
let's
more,
see.
and then you had some speed run questions, right?
Yeah, I do have speed round questions. I got those pulled up. But I find this very interesting just because I want to see. Tevin's from Kentucky. He was born with twang. with twang. It's probably true. I know my pronunciation is just a little bit different than most people's. So we're moving on to the next one. Let's take a good look at this. Don't say anything just yet. Just take a look at what it is. You find this in your bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you call it? I'm going to start with Andrew. What do you call this?
A mirror.
What?
Mirror.
Okay.
Mirror on the wall. Who's the most gorgeous of them all?
Same for me.
Same for you.
Mirror.
Myrrh.
Mirror.
A mirror.
Mer. Merca.
I'm from America.
I don't see. Okay. I'm mirror.
Mirror. Mirror.
Mik, that's the first time I've seen you without glasses.
Yeah, it's
You're
weird.
making me question my identity over here.
Sorry, guys.
Mirror. I'm confused now.
Meaningless. Everything is meaningless.
Mer.
How do you pronounce Habakkuk?
Excuse me.
Habakkuk.
What'd you
What
call
is
my
that?
mother?
You know the book of the Bible, Habakkuk?
Okay, so Billy Rogers agree with me. So does Carrie. It's kind of weird that Carrie's kind of agreeing with majority of what Andrew's a little bit different, but it's weird that he's from Texas, but yet he still calls it myrrh. He still calls it a buggy.
Mirror.
Mirror. Let's see.
I used
Oh, here we
to love
go.
the fun, but then I realized that Carrie couldn't talk properly.
We can talk properly. We just pronounce it a little bit different. All right, two more, and then we'll move on to the speed round questions and really get the conversation going.
Oh,
You should take Joe's comment off because you make me want to leave and get ice cream too.
Okay, I'll take Joe's comment off. Good for you, Nick. So let's take a very good look at what this is. Don't say it just yet. All right, gentlemen, what is it? We'll go with Andrew.
roof.
Also roof. But I bet you were expecting rough.
I say roof.
Roof.
Roof. Roof.
Like I say it like a dog, and I realize it. Roof. Roof. I'm confused on my own thing. All right, so I think we're done with that. That's pretty interesting. Me and Mik spent about 30 minutes on a live stream one time on IG, just literally saying pajamas. Like we were just like, how do you say pajamas? And I think majority of the things that were on that list, we pronounced it the same, except for a couple things.
Yeah,
Pajamas.
but not this time.
Well, no, because I knew buggy was gonna be a little different was going to be just a little bit different. Okay, so we got some speed round questions. We're going to be answering these every time I look in the mirror. It breaks. Weird.
Same here.
That is weird.
I feel you, brother.
Devin?
Not sure why that happens.
So, okay, so.
But is it a mirror or is it a mirror?
Myrrh.
No, it's a mirror.
Myrrh,
No.
myrrh on the wall. Who's the best looking guy of all?
Not me.
Not you? Hey, me either, brother. So I'm trying to find those questions, mate. We got one more giveaway. Do you want to do it now or do you want to save it till the end?
Let's do a little bit closer to the end.
Okay, let's do it closer to the end. I agree. So we're going to go through some speed round questions. I'm trying to find – here it is. So speed round questions. We're going to answer these, but I also want you to participate in the comments, and we're going to talk about them because everybody's questions are going to be – or answers are going to be a little bit different.
Yep.
So do you prefer texting or talking? We're going to go with Andrew. Andrew, what do you prefer, texting or talking? Like talking on the phone?
Depends who it's with. Most of the time, I just do texting for convenience.
I like that you said it depends on who it's with. Mick.
Yeah, I think for me, usually, I mean, if it's going to be a long conversation, it's like just pick up the phone. But if it's just like a couple questions back and forth, I prefer text. I don't like to have like a 30-second phone conversations, you know, just because you're like, you know, hey, you want to hang out on Saturday or something? That can be a text. It doesn't need to be a phone call.
What about Mr. Beard Code down there? Do you prefer talking or texting?
See, I think it's situational. Most of the time, I'd say probably just text, and it's easier, it's more convenient, and it's a little bit easier to ignore text. That sounds terrible, but I'm antisocial and introverted, so that's just the reality of it. But
okay,
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Okay, is it different with your girlfriend though?
Oh,
Like, do you prefer talking or texting her?
I mean, we talk like all day long. So I mean, I probably text just because I don't want to be on the phone, all day long.
Fair enough.
Or
What about you, Mick?
So
With my girlfriend?
Yeah, with your girlfriend, do you prefer talking to her on the phone or texting her?
Well, we're always. I mean, I live with her, so but before COVID, we would always call each other while we're driving home from work. And then throughout the day, a couple text messages here and there, but mostly phone calls. And when we weren't living together, it was just mostly text messages. We never really picked up the phone and had deep conversations. Like, she would just come over if we wanted to talk. So.
And Andrew, are you seeing anybody? I don't think I've ever asked you that.
I'm as single as it gets. I'm going to be single the rest of my life.
No, you're not. You're going to find that lucky lady somewhere.
I have action figures all over here.
Girlfriend looks at him.
Look,
all right, so
you're gonna find a special girl.
Yeah, you're gonna find a special girl. Everybody has a special somebody somewhere out there. There's somebody that's meant for you. Yeah, I have a special someone. I forgot.
No, it's pointing to you as in you.
On the phone. Like, unless we really need an answer really quick. Like, if she's at Walmart, she's like, "Hey, what do you want this?" Like, answer me real quick, and then we hang up the phone. Like, our conversations don't last but maybe a minute or two. So texting it is for us. And Sober Chef asked a question: what about FaceTime or Skype? If I had a non-Android, an Apple smartphone, I think me and my wife would FaceTime when she's at work because she don't want to see me. She wants to see the kids.
I can see that.
What about you, Devin?
Honestly, I'd say, FaceTime. My girlfriend, she likes to FaceTime a lot. So when we're on the phone, most of the time it's not normal phone call. It's typically a FaceTime. But
I love that comment. What about you, Mick? Do you Skype or FaceTime your girlfriend?
To me, it's video is video. So, I mean, I don't have FaceTime, but like I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have Teams, I have Skype, I have like wherever people call me. So I don't know. To me, video is video regardless of what platform.
Okay. So moving on to the next question. I don't think I've seen anybody else's. There's people that have Mr. Billy Rogers said text. Mr. Inkman said talking, or the type of conversation, like speech to text. I don't think I do that just because I don't pronunciate very well. So talk to text just does not work out very well. And I think that's it. All right. So do you have a nickname that your family gave you? We're going to start with Andrew. Andrew, do you have a nickname that your family gave you when you were younger, then it still sticks to this day?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Oh, come on. How bad can it be?
Oh, everyone's going to be calling me it.
I'll call you Andrew still. I mean, if it's something like Fuzzy Bottoms, and maybe, like, seriously, I won't want to call you Fuzzy Bottoms.
They just stick with call me Nas or Rhino or whatever it is y'all do.
But what's the nickname that your parents gave you? Now, if it's something like rated R, then no, we're not going to say it on here because we're going to try to.
Then let's go with rated R then.
Oh, it's rated R?
Sure.
All right, Mr. Mik, do you have a nickname given to you either by your girlfriend or your family? Do you have a nickname?
Not really. Like there's nothing like every Hungarian name has a nickname, just like every Canadian like English name has a nickname. So like my nickname in Hungarian is Miki, so that's what I've been called my whole life. So nothing crazy there. And my girlfriend and we just call each other baby. So I'm baby and she's baby.
Devin, do you have a nickname given to you either by your girlfriend or by a family member?
I mean, it's not a crazy nickname. My family just calls me D a lot of times, or Dev, just short for Devin. But as far as my girlfriend, I had a nickname in high school. We had two guys on the basketball team named Devin, and you couldn't call one of us Devin because both of us had answered to that, so that didn't work. And you couldn't call one of us D and the other one Devin because like half of our team had names that started with the letter D. So they started calling me Ricky. My last name is Ricketts, so they kind of shortened my last name and called me Ricky. And so my girlfriend calls me that every once in a while. That's kind of like her favorite thing to call me. But I was like, okay, if it fits, go ahead. But
for me, my wife don't call me anything. I mean, she calls me other names. I just can't repeat them either. But most of my family and most of my friends and family call me Tev, like Tevin, but without the A-N. Like it's been my whole life. The only time someone calls me Tevin is somebody that doesn't know me, or if I'm in trouble with the wife.
Oh.
Then the full name comes out. Like you're in trouble when the full name comes out. So I see some nicknames of everybody else. Mr. Billy Rogers, they call him Wild Bill. I want to know why they call you Wild Bill. Wild Bill is a character of the Green Mile. Has anybody ever seen the Green Mile and remember Wild Bill? That's what I think of when somebody's nickname is Wild Bill. Mr. Joshua Ricks, they call him
Pookie.
That's straight out of Married with Children.
Pookie.
Kitty.
Does Al call Peggy Pookie?
I think so, yeah, or the other way around. Yeah.
Camo Camp says I have one, but I don't know if I want to divulge. If it's rated R, don't divulge it. We're gonna try to keep this channel PG.
Well, I can't tell you all the Army nicknames then.
Probably not. That's probably bad.
The most common one was "Hey you."
Sugar Draws. Okay. I want to know how you got that nickname.
That's an interesting one.
When I think of people's nicknames, I automatically think of, okay, so this man must have stuck sugar down his drawers. Nickname.
It sounds very itchy.
Nickname Shaky came from my inmates.
I'd like to hear more about that.
An inmate's nickname, but I do know you as Shaky. Shaky. That's what I call you often, Mr. Rogers. My nickname in high school was Hurricane. Why? Because you were a devastator? Please. I see your comment.
I kind of want to know the meaning behind that one.
Yeah, me too.
My girlfriend also calls me dumb. Can't forget that. Listen,
I hear
man.
that all the time.
I feel like if your significant other does not have a inappropriate, or if they do not have an inappropriate name for you, you're not living a proper relationship. Because I get called join the army and you'll get all kinds of nicknames.
Hey, you.
Let's see. My middle name is Alan, so my wife calls me Little Al.
That's sticking.
Little Al?
Little
Out. Little Al. Okay, I'm going to call Mr. Corey Little Al now. So every time I hop in his live stream, I'm going to call him Little Al from now on.
I can barely remember people's regular names. I'm not going to remember nicknames.
Right.
It took me a minute to remember everybody. Like when I first came into the community, I only knew everybody by their screen name.
Yeah.
Like it honestly took me a while to remember Devon's. Even it didn't really take me a while just because it kind of rhymes with my name. But Mik's for sure. Like Mik, I was just like, what is this guy's name? We talked. I forget his name. Do you ever have those moments? Like, do you ever run out to somebody in public and you're just like they act like they know you and they want to act like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. How's the kids? I'm like, oh, good. I don't know you. What's going on? Who are you?
Well, I've actually had that where it was someone that I worked with like 12 years ago, and they're like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever," and it was like at a restaurant or whatever. And like, dude, I kid you not, it was like he had to very quickly go to the bathroom or something after, and I went on Facebook looking for him to be like, okay, what the hell is this guy's name again? And then they came back, and then I was like, yeah, and very confidently, I was like, yeah, this is my girlfriend Andrea, this is Tim, like, but like 10 seconds before I totally forgot his name.
I've been there. Like,
oh man,
the older I get, the more people I frequently forget. Like, there's people that say, "Hey, we went to high school together. Like, we graduated in the same class." I'm like, we had 500 people graduate in our senior class, and like seriously, there was people that I met in high school that I've never seen before.
Yeah,
like I met people after high school that went to my school that even were in my class, and I had no clue who they were. It happens. Yeah. Like when you graduate with 500 people. Like I didn't meet my wife until I was in junior year. Like I'd never seen her before.
Yeah, crazy.
All right. So speaking of significant others, Andrew, I'm sorry, we're gonna find you a girl one day, and I would love to meet her and pick on you a little bit. So Devon, where'd you meet your significant other?
Because I'm not needed.
We met at a high school football game. It was my junior year of high school. No, my senior year of high school. We met at a football game. We went to different high schools, but in the same city. So that's how we met. We had some mutual friends and stuff like that, but never really like knew each other that well until we like officially met at the football game. So.
And then what about you, Mik? Where'd you meet your girlfriend at?
Okay, you ready for this?
Okay. Mik's got a story.
It's embarrassing.
Grab your drinks. It's gonna be entertaining.
It's a little bit embarrassing, but it's the way of the world now. This is how you meet people now. Yeah, we met 7 years ago on Plenty of Fish, which is a dating website.
Plenty of Fish.
That's right.
I gotta eat this now. So
hey.
All right.
Hey,
so,
and we've been together for 7 years, so.
Hey, I guess that app is not all bad. Is it an app or is it a website?
Both.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you found yours on your significant other on a dating website. I've heard of really bad stories where
Oh, don't get me wrong. I met a lot of crazies. I was pretty much like ready to just give up and just like Andrew, I'm just gonna be single forever.
Yeah.
But I just I don't know. I'd go on it off and on and just like, all right, I'll try again for a couple of weeks, and if I just meet a bunch of crazies, then I'll stop again for a few months until I feel like maybe I want to try again. I'm not the type of person that can walk up to a girl at a bar or something like that. Like I have dated like friends of friends and things like that. If you meet at parties and you just like click or something like that. But I'm not the type of person that can walk into like a pub or like a sporting event or something and just start talking to a girl in any way that isn't embarrassing. So
Yeah.
so online is just easier for me because I'm super introverted, super like, I don't know, I guess I'm not really a confident guy when it comes to girls, right? So
I feel you.
it works for me.
I met my wife English class of my junior year, and I what made me notice her is her eyes. If you ever see my wife, I can picture my wife. She has the most beautiful eyes. Like people ask her if she has contacts in all the time, and that's the first thing that I noticed about my wife. And I had a crush on her. Like the first day that I saw her, I had a crush on her. And I remember our first conversation. Well, it wasn't even a conversation. Like I heard somebody calling my name in English class. She's like, Tevin. And I look over, it's Jordan, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she knows my name, and like I'm like, what's she gonna say to me? And she looks at me and she's like, hey, can you get Aaron for me? Aaron was her boyfriend at the time, and I didn't know that. I'm like, oh dang it, that's ruined. So we ended up going out our senior year, and now we're married, 2 kids.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next question. We're gonna move on to round 2. Because, okay, big question. Do you snore? Or do you know that you snore?
I don't think so.
Andrew, do you know if you snore?
Not that I know of.
Okay, that's a very fair question. Mr. Mik, do you know if you snore?
Yeah, I snore very loudly.
Do you know that, or does somebody have to tell you that?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I've actually woken myself up from snoring before. Where it's like, who's that annoying person snoring? And then I wake up and realize after I wake up that it was me all along. So there's that. And yeah, and then my girlfriend tells me all the time. So it's weird though, because whenever I'm a little bit overweight, that's when I snore the most. And then as soon as I drop like 20, 30 pounds, then I just stop snoring. So it's definitely like some kind of a weight thing for me. So I'm working on it. I'm down 10 pounds right now from last like 2-3 months. So hopefully in a couple months I can stop snoring.
What about you, Mr. Beardy Code? Do you know if you snore? Has your girlfriend broke it to you yet?
She tells me I do, and I'm pretty sure I do, but she says it's not that obnoxious, so it's not too big of a deal for her.
For me, I never knew I snore until my wife met me. And it's not like I snore every night. Like, I think it's only when I sleep with my mouth open is when I snore. And then she still admits that she don't snore. Like, I hear her every night.
That's normal.
Like, I hear her snoring, and then I hear her farting. Like, sometimes she does it both at the same time.
She's going to be in here and start yelling at you.
She's in the next room.
That's a talent.
How did I do that?
Before we move to the next question, I just want to very quickly show everyone what came in my bento box in case you've never seen one.
Yeah,
so
show it.
Keep in mind, this is like $20, right? So there's this like ferocious beard comb, then this Bay Area full-size beard oil, and then the Baron full-size beard oil. This is almost a full-size beard oil from the 10th Kingdom. And then a little dram. Sorry, Devin, what was this company again?
Beard the Men.
Yeah.
Beard the Men.
If you look on the card that you have, it'll tell you what the scent profile is.
Oh, yeah, it's somewhere behind me there. But yeah, anyways, guys, like for $20 you get all that. That's easily close to like $60 worth of stuff. So I know people are eager to win this next giveaway, but you haven't tried Beard Bento yet. Like for $20, guys, like this is so totally worth it.
It's
Definitely.
great. I mean, I love Beard Bento. I mean, you're getting another box, right, Mik? Because I know you got last month's preview.
Yeah, I'll be getting another box probably in a few months here. I just got to catch up with some of the stuff that I have here.
Okay, so we won't. Yes.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
For those of people who have not had a Beard Bento, is it a monthly, like every single day, or every month it gets taken out of your account at the same day, or is it you pay just as you want it?
Yeah, it's once a month, but you can go in and cancel it or defer it.
So you have not tried Beard Bento?
Nope.
You need to. It is amazing. I love.
It really
This
is.
right. I mean, you get such a steal out of the box. Like Like Mick pulled out
Yeah.
the Baron, and that right there is $18. Like right there is $18. I don't know how much biblical beard oil is, but I know it's around the same price.
Probably, yep.
So right there, you just
And
want all your money back.
Yeah.
So it's impressive. I love
And
it.
one of the coolest
Yeah, it's one of
the coolest things is like you get introduced to a bunch of new companies and new products. Like every bento box I've had so far, there has been something from a company I hadn't heard of, which I think is really cool. You get introduced to new products and new companies and stuff like that. So it's a cool way to find more companies, which I think is neat.
So apparently, if you go in for your first month, there's a 40% off discount code. If you guys know what that code is, do you want to pop it in the chat here? I haven't heard of it. That's actually really awesome. So basically, for like $12, you get all of what I just showed you on your first go. Like that's just it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's nice. Oh, it's a baby.
It's Mike Tyson 40.
Okay.
Yep.
I got the perfect thing for that.
So I guess we know what Andrew, I know what you're ordering next. 40% off Mike Tyson 40 for your first order.
I'm being overwhelmed right now.
Weston, man. He's not screaming jolly old Batman right now. So I guess
No, he's not screaming jolly old Batman right now. Not yet. So we're gonna move on to the next question. Beard Bento, awesome. We have one more giveaway, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you have not tried Beard Bento, seriously, guys, jump on this. This box is amazing. And I'm gonna throw up. Oh, I already did. The Mike Tyson 40. That saves you 40% off at checkout. I mean, what is 40% off of $20?
it brings it down to $12.
Joshua Ricks, that was Squirtle, the greatest Pokemon in the world.
All right, so we're going to move on to the next question. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Ooh.
I have no idea. First celebrity crush. Is Camo already guessing?
No, I think he's doing math.
Oh.
No, maybe he is. All right, so does anybody remember their first? Okay, we can switch it up. Who is your current celebrity crush?
Ooh. Beard code.
Well, thank you. I'm honored. That
So
means
whenever
a
he
lot,
posted the
but
video with his
I'm-
girlfriend, I was just like, what? What? The Pink Ranger, yes, Amy
Oh,
Jo
man.
Johnson. The Pink Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Amy Jo Johnson. Yes,
Ranger. I don't think I know who you're talking about.
I'll pull up a picture.
I don't think so either.
Pull up a pic. There's been many Pink Rangers. So
The original, the OG.
what?
The OG, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I can't believe I'm pulling this up.
Oh, I got this. Go, go,
I'm
Power
kinda curious.
Rangers.
For me, it was Cameron Diaz in The Mask. When I saw that movie, The Mask, I was like 12 or 13. I was like, wow, that's a woman.
Oh, you're not going to be able to see that. I don't know why I'm trying. Oh, I can lower the blurriness.
Okay, I don't think this is it, but is it her?
No, that's not her.
Okay.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Can't believe we're pulling this up. Okay, I could see why.
You gotta go with the Power Ranger.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Okay.
So that's your current celebrity crush?
No, that was my OG.
The OG. Okay, what's your current celebrity crush then? Other than Devin. I know Devin's pretty, but let's leave him alone.
Current celebrity crush.
We'll come back to you, Andrew. Let's go to Mick. Who is your original celebrity crush and who is your current celebrity crush?
So my original, I already said. That was Cameron Diaz.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Cameron Diaz. Okay.
Yeah. When I saw the mask, I was sold. But for like current celebrity crush, I don't know. I don't really know.
Carrie.
I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just gonna say Cameron Diaz. Still, she's still hot.
Hey, that's totally fine, man. I like your choice. I do like your choice. Now, Devin, I know you have a girlfriend. It's okay, but who is your?
Hold on.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But I know before I answer this question, let me just make sure she's not in chat anywhere. No. My original was. Well, I probably Kim Kardashian. She was one of my very early ones in like middle school. I was in love with her. I kept a picture of Kim Kardashian in like my 6th grade locker. So she was one of my very early celebrity crushes. And I mean, I crushed hard. But as of current, I'd have to say Zendaya. I absolutely, she's beautiful. Zendaya.
Oh, okay.
Zendaya. I don't.
She's so this is where the age gap is funny right now for me because Zendaya is like a little girl to me because she was on like Disney and my kids were watching her when she was 15. So I see her as like a little girl, but Devin's 21 and I'm 37. So I only know because of my.
Yeah. If you've seen like some of the new Spider-Man movies, she's in those.
Let's see, my old celebrity crush, and whenever I say this name, many people don't know who she is, but it was Amy Adams.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah.
Oh, you know her. Okay, good. Every time I say Amy Adams, people are like, "Who is that?" I started crushing on her when she was in Ricky Bobby, and then she came out in Night of the Museum 2, and I thought she was just drop dead gorgeous. And I still crush on her.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change who my celebrity crush is right now. I can't remember her name, but she's in Pitch Perfect. Who's like what's her name? She's like the lead. Anna Kendrick. Yeah, that would be my current celebrity crush.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Let's see. I don't think I have a current celebrity. I don't think I have a current celebrity crush. I still crush on Amy Adams, just because she's a redhead. And ever since I've seen her in Night of the Museum 2, Amy Adams is hot in The Office too. I have not seen The Office.
Ryan C.
Neither.
Okay, I don't feel as bad because like I know The Office is big stuff, but I don't know. I could just never get into it. Probably just because I don't like the main character in it.
There's a Disney movie or something with Amy Adams too that you should actually watch with the kids, Tevin. It's
like Cinderella or something.
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, I think it's Enchanted.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I seen that when I was like younger. I just don't remember what it was about.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's like 12 something years old now. So yeah, you could have been like 16. I was 20 something, 30.
So, Andrew, how old are you?
I am 27 plus 30.
Okay, so you feel that old, but you're actually 27. Got it.
You had 10 years for every year you were in the military.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I came up with it.
He came up with it. It's official. Okay, so Mik, I know you're the oldest one of the group, but I thought you were actually younger when we first started talking.
Thank you.
So how old are you actually?
I'm 37.
He's 37. He don't look 37, does he? No.
47.
27. Okay.
You haven't seen my hairline. That's okay. I'll just keep that hat on.
And Devin, I know you're the youngest. You're 20. I thought you were 21, but you're actually 20.
Whippersnapper.
Yep.
He's 7 years younger than you, Andrew. I don't think you have any right to be calling him a whippersnapper.
You're a whippersnapper. You're what, 26?
Yeah, I'm 20. I'm a year younger than you, man. I see some other comments. Carrie from Divine Beard Co. If you've never talked with Carrie, you're missing out.
Awesome.
He says, I'm Devin's celebrity crush. Carrie's a celebrity for sure. Let's see. You said
Sean,
Halle
Flying
Berry.
Beardsman.
You said Halle Berry. I agree.
That was
I
just me
love
agreeing
Halle
to
Berry.
someone else.
Let's see. Anne Hathaway in The Dark Knight Rises. I don't think I remember.
She played Catwoman.
Let's see. I could have sworn I saw some other ones that were really good. I just can't find them anymore.
Ooh, Elvira's a good one too. Yeah, I was crushing on her too when I was like 8.
Who is that?
She's I think Adams. No, it's not. No, she's like I forget. She's like a witch or something of some sort. I don't know. She was in a few movies, might have been in a show too. I don't know. Again, I think I was like 8. Sandra Peterson. Yeah, 1988 horror comedy. So I guess I would have been like 5.
Jessica Alba in Fantastic Four.
All right. So I brought this up earlier. This was in one of our early chats in the group chat. So we're living in COVID times right now. I'm stuck at home majority of the time. I know there's a lot of people that's currently working from home or staying home from school, et cetera, and so forth. But what is a good, like Netflix, Hulu, or whatever series that somebody should be watching right now? What is a binge-worthy TV show from you people out there? For me, it's Stranger Things. Like, I enjoy Stranger Things. Like I started watching it before COVID, but I'm rewatching them now, and I just think it's an awesome series that if you have not seen it, it's really good. Even if you're not into that sci-fi fantasy kind of thing.
Favorite TV show. Mandalorian's always a good one. Clone Wars, Lord of the Rings, extended special editions.
I know you're a big Lord of the Rings kind of person. I have not seen an episode of, or not an episode, a single movie of Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I don't feel ashamed.
Me either. It's all right.
I'm gonna go with what I've been binge watching lately, which is Ozark.
I've heard that's good. What's it about?
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. I can't really say what it's about without giving it away, but let's just say that if you liked Breaking Bad, then you will like Ozark.
I don't think I've seen Breaking Bad either.
Well, then
I think I've
Breaking Bad.
I think I heard about that yesterday from Last Looks.
About Ozark?
Yeah, I think
I
about
think
that.
he was. Yeah.
What about you, Devin? What's a good binge-worthy TV series?
Thanks, Drew. It is amazing.
See, I'm gonna have to agree with Cam. Like, the Tiger King was incredible. Like, it's so mind-numbing, but like I couldn't stop watching. I watched the whole thing in one day. It was fantastic.
Tiger King gives me a headache.
Never seen it.
I love the song.
Are you kidding me?
I love the song.
The music is the best part.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen.
I always enjoy if people dying.
Do you really?
Yeah, man.
I think you and Johnny Grooms would get along then.
That was my job.
I know. I'm a little worried.
Billy, I enjoyed The Walking Dead too, but that was one of those shows where like the last 2 seasons I was just ready for it to be over, but I did enjoy Walking Dead too.
Does anybody have Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Have you heard of, gosh, I'm going to have to look it up now that I'm thinking about it. But there is a TV series. Basically, you don't have the, in this world, like this is set in the future where your car basically drives itself. But basically, you are given the option of continuing to live your life as soon as you're gone. I'm trying to find it real quick. But basically, you can live in a digitalized world. Like you're consciously there. Like your consciousness is uploaded to this other world.
It's called Upload.
Huh?
Called Upload.
Upload, yes. With Robbie Amell. That is a really good one. Okay, so Flying Beardsman, yeah, it's Upload.
Flying Beardsman knows everything.
It's not like ha, laugh your butt off funny, but it's very entertaining and I enjoy watching it. And as soon as it was over, I'm like, I want more. Like, have you ever watched? Like, I'm sure we all have been there. Like, you found a TV show where you're just like, you come to the end and you're just like, no, it was just getting good.
And that's when you know a show is good, when they end on a high note like that.
Let's see. I saw some amazing answers, so we're gonna go back. So, I agree with you on The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead just like they killed it after a while, and I couldn't figure out why. And I think it's the same thing with Grey's Anatomy. Like, my wife is big on Grey's Anatomy, and I started to try to watch it, but as soon as everyone started dying that I liked, I just no longer had interest in it, and it just seemed like it kept on getting repetitive. And is there shows out there currently that you guys think that this should just die, or that they should no longer make episodes of because it's just gone on too long?
I hate to say it, but I almost, and I really, really love this show, but I almost kind of feel that way about Rick and Morty right now.
I've never seen an episode of Rick and Morty just because I don't think I don't think for me.
It's really good. I enjoy it. It's like it's a cartoon. It kind of almost feels like it's a bit of a spin-off of like Back to the Future kind of thing. But it's like very vulgar and cartoon, like animated. But I don't know. I feel like it's starting to get a little bit stale for me, but I really, really did enjoy the first 3 seasons.
For me, it is Supernatural. Like, has anybody seen Supernatural with
I have.
Okay, so Supernatural, once it started getting into the angels and demons battle, that's when it started to get dull for me, just because I like the theme of them hunting monsters. And that's what
Is that show still on? I feel like it started like 12, 13, 14 years ago.
Because it did. They were on like season 12 or 14 or something like that.
Wow. I didn't know it was still on.
Yeah, it's still on. Like, I haven't watched it just because it's the same thing with Walking Dead. Supernatural is ending. Thank God. And it's its time. Like, every TV show deserves an ending. I know Grey's Anatomy ended recently after so many years of being on the air, but there's a time when you just have to pull it.
Can we bring Aqua Teen Hunger Force back, please?
I hardly remember Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Maybe that
I remember that name, but I don't think I ever saw the show.
Where'd that thing go?
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's when that's with the French fry, the weird looking meatball, and the drink, right?
Oh, okay.
That's when Cartoon Network had, like, what was it called? Like, after
Our Imaginary Friends
Network. Can't think of what it was.
Can we bring back Magnum P.I. and the Fall Guy? Actually, they should bring Columbo back. Columbo was awesome.
E-Rock says, can we bring back Magnum P.I. and the Fall Guy? Those, I've never seen any of those episodes, probably just because I think that was before my time, maybe. Let's see. Adult Swim, that's right. That's what it was called. It was called Adult Swim. After a certain time, I want to say around 10 o'clock, Adult Swim came on. That's when it became very inappropriate. You know, like, if a kid was watching cartoons past 10 o'clock, they shouldn't be watching it.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to stay on just a couple, I would say a little before 8, because I know Bearded Motivation has his live stream. And I just don't want to interrupt him. You know, I want him to do his thing. And so far, I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you guys. I'm enjoying talking to you gentlemen and kind of getting away from beards. This is what the break is about. The break, I wouldn't say it's a break from beards. It's just a break for people in general. You know, like when you are working for like a couple hours and like, I need a break. That's how I feel sometimes about life, that I need a break. This is a safe place where people can come and just enjoy each other and have meaningful conversations and just kind of get to know a little bit, because I get to know a little bit more about Andrew and Devin with the, you know, well done steaks and just all this other things. I get to know each and every single one of you. But the break is just a very neat place that in my mind, like, I'm trying to, you know, make this as it goes, but for people to get a break from life, because life, it just seems like there's just a lot of things going on in life right now that's stressful. Well, at least for me. You know,
Yeah.
with COVID,
Very
all
true.
this things happening out there in the world, and sometimes here in the community, we see a little bit of drama in the community, and this is just a place where we don't talk about that. We get away from that, and most live streams typically don't focus on the bad things, but that's what we're trying to do, is trying to focus away. That's why I call it the break, because I feel like people just need a break.
Billy's trying to bring the
agree.
feedback from yesterday.
Okay. No, we learned a lot about Devin. Okay, it wasn't Devin that had the problem with the feed. It was Joe. So if you really truly care about Joe, send him a picture of your feet. I mean,
Everybody do that. Everybody needs to do that. Send Joe a picture of your feet.
does anybody have nasty toe jam feet? Okay, so my wife's feet, I didn't say this in the stream last night, but my wife has those monkey feet. You know, her feet kind of look like fingers, so I'd rather not be sucking on my wife's finger feet. I don't know about any of y'all.
See,
Apparently,
See, I can say that
Ah,
no longer
yes.
in the house.
see, I wouldn't do it willingly. I wouldn't suck on her toes willingly, but like if push came to shove and she told me she'd buy me some beard products, I might consider it just because I don't have a job at the moment. So you gotta weigh your options there.
Matt the sports beard is a guy we need to bring in for the accents. I want to hear him pronounce everything. Khakis.
Oh, is he from Boston? He's from Boston, right?
I think he's your mother. Adding oils to Devin's
He's
buggy right
from
now. I
Boston,
like
but I
it.
think he.
Couple more questions, and we'll do our final giveaway of the night, final conclusions, and what we're going to be doing for next week. So, what is your favorite holiday and why? We're going to start with Andrew.
Can you start with Devin?
We're going to start with Devin. Devin, what is your favorite holiday and why?
Christmas, easily. Especially as of now that I'm in college and stuff like that, and I'm typically away at school for basketball. I don't see my family near as often as I did like when I was in high school and still lived at home and that sort of thing. And for us, Christmas is the only time where we really come together, like everybody comes together. We kind of split up and do our own Thanksgivings, or we do our own Easters or stuff like that. So Christmas, we typically do it on Christmas Eve, but that's always been the time that like my whole family comes together. It's always good food. We laugh like crazy. And honestly, I think one of the really cool things about my family is like the presents and gifts are always cool and they're appreciated and stuff like that. But that's the last of what anyone thinks about on Christmas Day or on Christmas Eve when we're with family, because we're just so wrapped up in spending time with one another and stuff like that. So it's always been Christmas for me.
So beautiful.
Maybe we'll cry. It's a very good answer, though. I mean, most people forget what Christmas is truly about. You know, I understand, and that's a very good explanation because some people need to be reminded because they forget. What about you, Mick? What's your favorite holiday?
I'm gonna go with Christmas. Even though I'm Jewish, but like we don't like everyone around us is like Catholic or Christian, so we just celebrate Christmas with everyone else. So I just like the family aspect, you spend a little bit more time with family, you sleep over with family, you play board games, treat each other to nice gifts, and yeah, it's just a fun time to be with family. So
what about this guy?
I hate holidays, ball humbug. I'm too old for holidays now.
You're not too old for holidays.
It's just they don't satisfy me anymore.
Christmas don't satisfy you?
No. I love watching Christmas movies.
Okay, I'll give you that. But man, you don't love. We gotta all go to Andrew's place and throw him a nice little Christmas. Get that little Scrooge out of that holiday slump. You can act all big and bad.
Holidays,
some big old Christmas hugs.
Would it be cheesy if I said Veterans Day?
No.
Because I like getting together with veterans and going to get free food.
No, that is a very good answer. I don't think that's cheesy one bit.
So 4th of July. we have 4th of July coming up. The greatest memory is I had 2 of my Army buddies flew back home with me, and we spent the 4th of July weekend at my parents' place. And they live out in the country. We're shooting out fireworks. He goes to shoot off a guy named Nick, shoots off his grand finale. He's recording. He starts scooting back, trips on a bucket, and like falls on his back. And like the way he leans it perfectly shot the fireworks in the picture. And that is the greatest memory of my life, just seeing him trip on a bucket.
That's awesome, man. But no, that's not a cheesy answer. I agree with Mr. Sober Chef Eric. Halloween, even though I love Christmas, I love all the holidays that I get to spend with my family, like Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Speaking of Halloween.
What'd you say? Is that a dinosaur costume?
Yep. Should I put it on right now?
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Yes. Now. It's doing it. It's happening right now. But Halloween is my favorite holiday just because it's creepy, and I love the Halloween movies. Like, it's not the necessary part of dressing up. I don't dress up anymore, but it's just the fact that's just usually when me and my friends got together and watched. Like, I'm a big horror movie person, so around Halloween, I get to see Halloween movies and horror movies come on. That's amazing. Man, this is happening. Andrew, I'm ready for you. And I want you to make dinosaur noises too. We got to make this thing interesting.
I'm not an interesting person.
You are an interesting person. That's why I'm here. Makes interesting. Never interesting. I like to think I'm okay, but people call me interesting anyway.
I think you're all right, Tevin.
Listen, I'll accept all right, okay? Like, I think I'm all right too.
How do you guys feel about Canadian trivia for the next giveaway?
I don't know nothing about Canada.
Nick, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Tell us about Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know our bacon was any different than your bacon, but I like bacon. Yes, I am drinking White Claw.
Hey, Devin, Sober Chef just texted you.
Yeah, he did. So we have he has our challenge ready for us.
He has a challenge for us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll explain a little bit more about
for when he's a guest.
I need an adult.
But I'm excited to have Sober Chef on and get to know him a little bit. He is somebody that I have not had an opportunity to talk to yet, and I'm glad that he's coming on for next week.
Where's this thing?
He's a real cool guy. I've gotten the chance to meet up with him twice. Yeah, we met up twice, so it's been cool. I gotten to know him a little bit more, and it's really cool because we're both from Colorado Springs, so it's really cool for us to meet up. And I talk to him on a regular basis. So, but still, I mean, when we met up and you have a couple hour conversation over coffee, you really get to learn a lot about somebody. So it's really cool getting to meet up with him.
Mick, or what are you drinking right now? Carrie asked if that's White Claws.
Yeah.
I've been hearing White Claws lately. Like, what kind of drink is it? What do you classify it as?
It's like I don't know. It's got like what's it called? It's bubbly. It's like a bubbly drink, and it doesn't have a lot of sugar, which just means that it has other terrible stuff in it. And I don't know, it just tastes good. I like the ruby grapefruit.
That's awesome. Mr. Joshua Rick said, Tevin is okay, but ginger beards are kind of hateful, just saying. How is my beard hateful? Did you commit a hate crime? Like, I don't get that.
Does he have to blow that thing up? It looks like it needs to be blown up.
Yeah. It looks like what do you have to do, Andrew?
It's gonna be a lot of effort. I appreciate the effort.
Yes, this is one we're jumping up a little bit.
It's gonna be a great screenshot. Yeah. Where's Emo?
Camo Cam, yeah, I'd love to have you on, bud. We're looking for guests to come on. Sober Chef is coming on next week. I'll talk more about that near the end of the show. Not Devin, but Andrew, you're gonna make the first episode really good.
What's up?
I said you're gonna make the first episode really good.
Yeah, apparently I have this vent on backwards.
Oh man.
Does it like automatically blow up, or do you need someone to blow it up for you?
No, I got this little thing right here. Just
Oh, it's like a pump.
yeah. Here, let me turn it off so that way it's not blowing.
Beardiest Maximus wants to be a guest too, Tevin.
Beardy, man,
He can take us. Maximus can take us rattlesnake hunting. There we go.
Tevin, there's a request for you to say Skeeter.
Skeeter. I actually had a dog named Skeeter, so I don't know. That brings me back. I love that dog.
Just don't fart in it, Andrew. From Cam. Chris wants to join in sometime too.
Toss my name into a pink
Yeah, and
potential.
Tevin, you've got a nice guest list going here already. There's like three or four guys asking to join in.
That's pretty cool. Well, I'll have to reach out to him. I know Camo Cam. I know Mr. Maximus and Mr. Chris. I'm about to go on Chris's live stream on
Nice.
the 27th or 27th of July, 29th, 27th or 29th. Man, Andrew, that's a lot of work, man.
Okay, you guys didn't answer those. Everyone okay with Canadian trivia?
Let's do it.
I
don't
really
know.
want to do Canadian trivia for the last
All right, so
giveaway.
while he's doing that, let's go ahead and give our last giveaway.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're probably going to have to get the Google out because I know that in America, you guys aren't into the hockey, so it's going to be a hockey question.
Okay, Mario Lemieux.
So the question is, what are the current, not past, the current 7 NHL teams called? You can say just the city name or the team name, completely up to you.
That's a lot of effort.
The seven
That is a lot.
7 names.
All right, so that's a lot of effort. So you heard the question, and go. You get the last Beard Bento box provided by Beard Bento. Thank you, Mick, again. That's really a great giveaway. I'm going to try to get giveaways for each week. I don't know. I don't like asking companies for giveaways, but I don't mind doing it just to be on the show.
Yeah, and to be completely transparent, actually, Alex reached out to me asking if I wanted to do a giveaway with his products, and I said, yeah, that'd be great. But like, I didn't have, like, I had already recorded the review, so I couldn't do it in like the video. And then I don't do like a regular live stream myself. So I was like, I want to make sure like it's worth your while. So it was actually going to be yesterday on the practitioner's channel, but then he said that they already had someone lined up and they try not to do like 2 different companies at a time. So it ended up with us. So yeah.
So I had this all right the first time and I messed it up.
Mr. Mick, is that correct?
Montreal Canadiens, Toronto Maple Leafs, Ottawa Senators, Winnipeg Jets, Edmonton Oilers, Calgary Flames, Vancouver Canucks. That is correct.
All right, Mr. Camo Can. You have one.
Camo.
Does that count as a history question?
Man,
No.
that dude Camo is.
It's probably like the history of Canada right there.
I think Camo knows too much.
He knows too much.
Does Cam, do you have an Instagram? I don't remember. Actually, no, yeah, you do. I follow you.
Mr. Camo Cam has an Instagram.
That's 80%.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's awesome, man. So does he have to reach out to Alex or yeah?
Yeah, he's got to reach out to Alex. Alex already knows that he is the second winner.
Man, you are on the ball, man.
No, he's on the puck.
Eric, I'm impressed you can sing "Oh Canada."
Oh, Canada, our home in native land.
Whoa.
Hey,
I
Devin,
Beto.
I heard you're singing. Don't make fun of him.
I used to know the Russian anthem.
I just thought we all agreed.
I'll still warm up. Let's see. What's it gonna do? Hello.
Oh man.
I could have kept my hat on. Let me get in the camera. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Is anyone taking screenshots?
It's not inflating as fast as it should. It needs to be like up to there.
Oh, come on, work.
Oh man.
Oh,
Am I missing something? Or are y'all just making fun of me?
I'm laughing at you, man.
Oh, this is great.
Andrew, yes. Is this a point where I can plug what I'm doing for my channel with this suit?
Yeah.
When I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to make a video of playing baseball, basketball, lifting weights, chasing people. That's going to happen when I hit 100.
Is there a way to filter in helium? I love Carrie's comment. Texas flag and a dinosaur. I feel right at home.
Yeah, Austin has some dinosaurs. Hey, somebody change my name to Rex.
I can't wait for this video, Andrew. That's gonna be hilarious. I love that. I live for that kind of stuff.
Someone's gonna come in here and be like, "What is going on?"
What a way to introduce ourselves. We got a dinosaur over here, and then we're just over here laughing our butts off because I don't know. It's much funnier because I know Andrew. I don't know. If it was anybody else, I'd probably laugh as hard as I am.
You should go get your kids.
No,
oh yeah.
I was asleep, and I think my son's outside. They were making a lot of racket. Like my son, every time I'm on camera, my son's like, "Oh, a camera! I'm gonna go ruin it."
Yeah, right. Am I missing any good comments?
Not yet. If I do, I'll read it out to you. Other than Mr. Beard Code, Texas.
Hey, Devin, you see this right here? I'm about to eat you.
You gotta get them arms up. You gotta get them little short, peggy arms up.
Am I eating it?
What is that?
It's a piece of bread. More specifically,
It's a bread.
Did you see more recent goalie fights between Mike Smith and Cam?
Andrew Source Rex.
Just responding to Eric, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, okay. You can. I mean, right now, Tevin just threw his kids outside unsupervised. Wonderful parenting. No, my wife's outside. I am not that irresponsible.
All right.
Oh, snap, oh, snap, oh, snap, oh, snap. Oh, this is bad.
Devin, I'm glad to see you survived last night. That was brutal. I know. What a wonderful family.
It was.
If my family
it was a rough night
about what I did, they would have done the same thing. Like my wife knows I do the YouTube. Like my whole family knows I do the YouTube, but they're just like, we don't care. It's beards. You put beard product in your beard, and you just like my wife is just like you would look like my wife hates my beard. So well, she don't hate it. She wishes it was stupid. But I don't.
She wishes it was what?
She wishes it was shorter.
Oh yeah.
So was it inflating, Andrew?
Slowing down and then I accidentally knocked it out. I don't know why it isn't inflating as fast, so maybe the batteries or something.
Eric's asking what stream we were on last night. So we were on Bearded Practitioner stream, and then a group went over to Johnny Groom's channel afterwards.
Where's my hat?
Andrew, you should have picked up more items and like tossed them around the room.
I could have if it would have inflated faster.
I know.
The dinosaur give birth to Andrew.
Oh, I found my hat. It's in a bag of trash. Which is funny because it's a Cowboys hat. Now I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Well, I agree. Andrew, look. There's a meteor behind you.
Fix this.
Oh, man.
Devin's just like, I'm so embarrassed to know this guy.
I'm not embarrassed one bit. I would have done the same thing if I had a dinosaur costume.
So it's funny with the rhinos.
I would do a review in a dinosaur costume just because I could.
I thought about doing something like that. For like in my stuff with Last Looks, I thought about doing like Smeagol and Gollum and Jar Jar Binks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew. Thank you. I'm going to show you how to do a dinosaur impression. No!
Alex Canales is in here.
Meteor. Meteor. Meteor.
Meteor.
What's going on, Alex?
What's up, Alex?
I'm working on 2 hours of sleep. I think that's what he said. I'm working on 2 hours. I'm only working on 2 hours sleep from last night. Dang, Chef. Yeah, I think I'm working on 5 because I got off at like 2. I went to bed at 2:30. Tevin, don't go shorter on your beard. Catch up like Dan C. You are wearing the pants in the family, I think.
Not sure. Possibly.
Maybe.
We got Mr. Alex. What's up, Alex? Another reviewer that I would love to come on here sometime. I think I talked to him about it once. The joys of mood disorder.
That'd be really cool.
I don't think I'm subscribed to Alex. I'm gonna go check him out right now.
I don't think
on YouTube, just
Alex,
IG.
yeah, he only does IG, which I think
Where's
he should
IG?
do YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think he likes IG, and that's totally fine. He still does a good job of reviewing good products.
He does.
So we're going to talk about the length for a minute. What is your ideal length for your beard? Are you loving it the way it is, or do you want it to go a little bit shorter? Like, what's the plans for your beard before we head out tonight? Because we're about to wrap it up.
I like to go a little bit further with it.
A little further. Do you want a dancey type beard, or do you just?
I'm willing to try it out. Never know unless I try it.
That's fair.
What about you, Mick?
If it were up to me, then I would like to go terminal length out of curiosity, but also I don't like how I do have to trim every few months to get rid of like the see-through look at the bottom here. So I can't. I don't know. I think to grow to terminal length, doing it that way would actually take me a really long time. And my girlfriend doesn't like it when it's really, really long. And I like to get some sometimes. So I'm going to go with whatever length she prefers.
That's a good married man answer. I feel like we're in the same boat.
That's all right.
What about you, Devin? You're not married. So you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I hope
Hold on, okay.
heard me
You
say
can't do
that.
whatever you want. You're just a little bit
No,
more
but
than me and Mick are.
yeah, you're right. He doesn't completely have both my cojones yet, so I think I probably want to go maybe another inch or inch and a half longer. That'd probably be about it. I don't want to go too much longer, at least for right now with basketball and stuff. I just feel like it would be a little too much with playing basketball and everything. But after that, after I'm done playing, like officially playing in college and everything, I might go longer. I don't know, but for now, probably about another inch or so, I think.
Not bad. I currently like where my beard is at. I don't think I would go much longer than this. I don't want a dancey type beard. That's just a lot of maintenance. He probably don't think so, but for me, my beard is already high maintenance as it is now. So I could only imagine what would happen if it got longer. So I like the length that it's at. I even told my barber last time to trim it up, like just a little bit off, just to see how it would look. And I'm just liking the shape and everything of it so far. Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap up tonight. Does anybody have anything to say before we head out?
Appreciate you setting this up.
Only thing is,
what'd you say, Devin?
only one quick thing. Eric wants us to talk about next week.
Eric wants us to talk about next week? Okay, yes. Next week, we have another guest on. Mick, thank you for being a guest for tonight. It was very interesting. My Canadian brother, like seriously, I love talking to Mick. He's a very good guy, and if you've never talked to him before, reach out to him, just say hey. And I mean, this community, I've made a lot of brothers in this community. I mean, you're seeing them right now. Like when I thought of this live stream, I thought of several people, and you're seeing them right here. And this community is just beautiful, and I've met some really good guys, and Mick's one of them. So thank you, Mick, for coming on and chilling with us on the break.
Thank you, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, so next week we're going to have sober chef Eric. He's very kind enough to be on next week's episode, and what we're going to do next week, we're going to try. Okay, so he is a chef. Hey, Devin, do you know if he's a restaurant type chef?
He's done it all.
He's done it all. I thought so.
Yeah, he's done it all.
So he's going to prepare a dish, and we're going to try to prepare it with him. So what we're going to do, we're going to be in our kitchens, and we're going to try to prepare the meal that Chef has for us and see who gets it more right. And he's going to judge on who makes it more right or wrong. And I think I'm going to win. I don't know. I like to think I'm very good with directions. Devin, you cook well done steaks. I don't want you shaking your head.
So wait, are we doing it since it's 4th of July? Are we doing a 4th of July edition, and it's like a 4th of July recipe?
That is up to Mr. Chef. That's up to whatever recipe that he wants us to cook. I mean, we're going to talk about it probably tomorrow. Like I'm going to make a group chat, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow. But we're going to be. Sorry, I had to take a moment. Wash those with your hands.
Hold on, Chef James. I need you to send me that picture. I need you to send me that picture of Tevin.
No, who? Me or Chef?
No, Chef. The picture that he made of you. I need him to send it to me because that is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Hold on. Chef is saying something. I thought we would do a burger challenge. You three make burgers and I'll judge. Okay, I'm down with that. What about you, gentlemen?
I like that.
I'm gonna break out the rest of the secrets.
So I'm guessing it's gonna be judged on look alone then, because we can't really tell what the taste is gonna be like.
No, but I mean, we can go mostly off of preparation.
Yeah.
How does it how does it look to the eye? How does it look in the middle of the burger? I think there's going to be stipulations that Chef should put out. Of how this burger should be prepared.
Yeah. Actually, that kind of reminds me, it kind of threw me off the first time I went to the States and I had a burger and they asked me how I wanted a burger. I didn't realize that there was anything other than Devin well done for burgers. But you guys have medium burgers, medium rare burgers, like people eat burgers like that?
You can
Some people they'll ask you, do you want it some pink or little pink or no? Like Red Robin does that.
Crazy.
All right, so we're going to have Sober Chef coming on next week. It will be a July 4th edition. We're going to be making burgers, and we're basically just going to be poking fun at each other because I know Devin said that he's not that good at cooking. So I'm going to be making fun of Devin. I'm not sure how Andrew is.
Watch you win.
He's hustling. You can see he's got that face right now. He's like, hey, your wife and your girlfriend is not allowed to help you in any way.
Okay. I don't need no help from my wife. Devin, you don't get no help from your girlfriend. And Chef is – I can't wait to know a little bit about him. And just have a good old fun time on the 4th of July. Thank you for taking the time, Chef, just to be on our show. I'm going to be reaching out to a couple of you guys that have said that you want to come on. I know Camo said he wants to come on. Anybody that wants to come on as a guest, you can always message me. Or if you want to see something interesting happen on the break, message me and we'll try to make it happen. I just want to make this a little bit different for the community. Make it a little bit more about beards. Or a little less about beards. This whole cooking thing, and I'm kind of interested in seeing how it would work out. Because I like to think I'm a competitive person. I don't like. Gary? Well, you better watch your backs, y'all. I'm gonna cook you a burger you never seen before.
Actually, you're not cooking us a burger.
No, I'm cooking myself a burger, but I'm gonna make sure I. What's up, Mr. Gary Lewis? All right. So, anything else before we head out tonight? Because I know the hype's about to happen.
Gary skipped my name.
He skipped my name too. It's okay.
He just doesn't know it. It's Andrew.
He remembered me.
He knows my name.
We want to see Tevin on the stripper pole. No, dang it. Thanks, Chef. Whoever came up with that, you guys rock. I'm going to be now known as Tevin. All right. So, anything else before we head out tonight?
I don't think so.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for all those that have watched, liked the stream, and just participated. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of The Break. Once again, I'm Kevin. That is Andrew. You can find him at Carlisle Beards. Be sure to subscribe to him. He is very professional. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I mean, I like to think I'm professional, but he's so well-mannered and patient, and I love his videos. And then down below, we got Devon, a.k.a. Beard Code. Be sure to subscribe to him. I know he's passed 100 subscribers. Congratulations.
133.
Is Mr. Mik, a.k.a. the Beardy Vlogger.
Thank
Be
you.
sure to subscribe to him. Watch for his later videos when he gets to play with his camera a little bit. I'm excited about that. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. Thank you, guys. God bless you all.
See you guys. Thank you.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
I was on for so long.